So then it's nice and open like this.
Inside Hooked Fish Market, masks are not mandatory, but the shop is piloting an initiative for those still feeling anxious.
So 4 hours out of the whopping, 40-something hours we're open, we are masked. So staff is always masked, and then we're just asking that everybody who comes in also wears a mask.
Kristen Donovan says masking hours were introduced after conversations with concerned clients, some elderly or immunocompromised.
We've had so many customers come in and say to our team, thank you for doing this. It just makes me feel more comfortable.
Public transit is one of the few places here in Ontario where masks are still mandatory. But with hospitalizations now creeping up, health officials are strongly encouraging people to mask up indoors, even where it's not required.
I look at the data and say, well, we should clearly be wearing masks.
Public Health Ontario suggested in a brief the recent rise in new cases and hospitalizations is associated with the lifting of mask mandates. Quebec and PEI have opted to keep mask mandates until the end of the month. And in Ontario, some are pushing to bring them back. The Ottawa District School Board is meeting to consider a motion on just that.
Reintroducing masking in our schools is just a simple right thing to do at this stage of the pandemic, with the cases that we're seeing.
Some experts say it's also time to reconsider what kind of masks we're wearing.
Given how transmissible these new variants are, I think wearing an N95 mask makes sense. I wear an N95 mask in most settings that I go to because those two are no longer difficult to come by.
Back at Hooked, they say masking hours aren't just for the safety of customers, but staff too.
We have a really expensive, highly perishable inventory. So imagine for us, if over half of our team went down, we're sitting on an inventory, we have to close stores.
So for now, masking hours are here to stay. Farah Morali, CBC News, Toronto.